My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Phew! The UK is toxic. Oh, so now Meghan is no longer almost straight out of Compton from a gang-scared neighborhood, but from a comfortable, idyllic... Lord, their heads must spin with all their different narrative. Let's see here. Exclusive. Meghan Markle is seen in unearthed family photo illustrating idyllic, happy childhood, far from modest upbringing. She claimed that doesn't Sean Johnson reveal. I doubted these people would talk. Okay, with a style, when was that? February 19. Meghan Markle is seen for the first time. Okay. And these pictures were already on social media. These people. Okay, happy childhood can include modest upbringing. Meghan never said she was poor. She went to an expensive private school, but they wanted the poor black from the wrong side of the track narrative. Now they're pretending they got that from Meghan. Okay, you notice that too? They really look insipid, don't they? They too went reaching for new stories to write, and doesn't matter to them if the last 10 stories contradict the previous 10. Welcome to my home. Okay, so that's an ad. Okay, nobody knows how people live apart from nuclear family. My cousin lived in a mansion, came with their dad's vacant position. When he was unfairly sacked, the court ordered the company to pay the rent till case resolved. Nobody knew they were broke, and our family and others servant food. Wow. Next tweet. So this video have been on my list for a while, and I was like, it's time for me to put it. Alright, Kate Middleton is 42 and never had a national insurance number, so she's never held a job then. But don't be calling Meghan Markle or social climbers or gold digger, because at least she had a job and her own money when she entered that family. Meghan, a self-made millionaire. That's the retweet here. Is there any comment? There are. So this is the Sussex Squad. Let me go into that and then I'll come back out because I need to see it, Lord. What is it? Okay, Meghan, a self-made millionaire before she met Harry. She is an independent woman and an investor to take care of her family. These repugnant, worthless, and stagnant racist derangers don't realize that their hate won't ever change the price of rice. That's a good thing. I never heard of this before. Alright, so let's listen to that. It's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. There will be a screenshot, okay?
Afternoon, just another quick one. A reminder, you don't have to pick a side. You don't have to be Harry and Meghan or Kate and Wills. You can be in the middle like me. But I just wanted to pick up on this because I think it's a really important point. So, did a bit of research just to validate this, and it's absolutely true. Catherine Kate, she's never had a national insurance number. Wow. Wikipedia confirms that she's 42 and she's never had a national insurance number. So what does that actually mean? It means that she's not actually ever worked. So no working behind a bar as a student to, help with her own costs, build a wider network of friends, get some education about how business works. No jobs post-university, again, building out a network, looking at a career ladder, increasing your social circle, gaining knowledge, just nothing. And I find that I've got to be honest, I find that pretty awful, but also I'm absolutely gobsmacked that's the situation, but it's true. And then just, although don't take sides, go over to look at, Meghan. self-made, built a career, obviously has been on the screen in one of the most successful series of all time. Suits was, you can't dispute that. The stats show it. She's been an investor in other companies, including the coffee company, which was really smart by her and by them, because obviously the video that she was in brought kind of global attention to the brand. Even if she's only thrown in $10,000 for some shares and said, look, I'll do some PR for free. Smart move. Self-made woman, that's all I'm saying. So one of them has never worked. One of them's a self-made woman. What can I say? Have a good day, guys. See you later. Bye.
Yep, let's see here. OMG, that's stunning. That means she has never carried out any paid work, so the Middletons were funding Kate while she waited for Kensington Royal. Okay, that's interesting about the national insurance number. Sort of points to what she was doing, and after wasn't a legal job, you know, from those pics of her at work on a yacht. Meghan has been working since she was very young. The audacity to compare Kate, who has never worked, to Meghan, there's a willing eye, but then again, when you see it for what it is, white. Melania cheats at plagiarize. White people believe they're better than Michelle and Barack. Insane. Okay, I mean, the Queen nicknamed her Duchess Dolittle. She's lazy and entitled, social climber at the finest. Okay, so let's go back. There's more in this here, but let's go back. Okay, she thinks having kids is work. Everyone born in the UK has a national insurance number that they allocated when they turn 16, even if they never been employed. Even the king has one and paid an eye when he was in the Royal Navy. Okay, so that's an ad. Alright, Meghan, a very smart working class woman, cannot be compared to Lady Katie, whose only achievement is marrying Willie. Okay, 5 million. Okay, you could pause and read because these are similar receipts that I would share with the Rangers. Why do Kate call Lady Katie? Alright, so there's that. Alright, Kate Middleton, pastime holidaying, partying, and clubbing with aristo boys instead of building her own career. Apparently, that's what Karen's like about her. Okay, so there's all of this. Pause and read. Look at her here. That was a very nice body. I don't know what happened after that. Let them use it and abuse it. Oh, Lord. Alright, so let me go to the next bit. That's a TikTok video again. I hope I didn't put it twice. This one is funny. And already, you must listen and report. This is brilliant. Person of, okay? So there's no comment in here. Let me go straight to it. Let me pause it. Listen to Diana, Willie boy. So this person is channeling, oh, there it is here. Channeling Diana to William, okay?
William, darling, take it from me. And I know you won't because you're your father's son. But if you had any sense, and God knows you ought to by now, dear heart, you'd take it on the chin like the prince you are and apologize to your brother. I know you think it's he who should apologize. But I need you, William, to focus on how little that matters anymore.
Okay, this is the part where the royal rats are preventing William from doing. I mean, they're not helping the institution at all. They're just lying to the royals. It seems like it's Harry's fault. Meanwhile, and the rest of the bunch are the ones who were inflicting onto Harry. And this is why Harry left. If they cannot process that in their head, how could Harry be bothering them when Harry's minding his own business in a continent away? Alright? So let's listen to that. The reason I stopped to say that is because the tabloid is really putting stupid things out there and probably just to make the royal family feel good for themselves when it's bad advice. Oh, play.
What sort of king do you imagine you're going to be in the 21st century if you're not on speaking terms with the people's prince? I'll tell you what kind. The besieged kind. You'll be barricaded in your castle while those ghastly clowns in Westminster pillage Britain and Fleet Street convinces the poor people it's your fault, and you know where that leads. Harry will be gallivanting around with the entire Commonwealth in his pocket. And you, darling, at the rate you're going, you'll be lucky to hang on to the crown. I'm sorry, but you know it's true. And who else is going to tell you? Because let's face it, your father's entirely lost control of the narrative, hasn't he?
I hope he listened to this, because this is one of the best advice for him. Alright?
As for that niece you married, I do declare I half think she's the root of the problem. Glad to hear she's home and recovering, by the way, from whatever it was. But not one for competition, is she? Pulled rank on the newcomer, then found she couldn't pull focus. It looks bad, William. It reeks of racism. It looks so bad that any fool could see you and Catherine need to put aside whatever personal objections you have to that lovely girl and meet the challenges of Harry's book. You know he has a point, darling. And half the kingdom may be backing you, but it's not the larger half. It's up to you, William, to mend this breach. And if not for the sake of the kingdom, then do it to save your own ass.
That is true. That is true. There's that. Okay. Read. That is good. Alright. Hell to the yeah. Diana wasn't a drinker though, and she will probably throw a few sweat too. Could be iced tea, who knows. Pulled rank on the newcomer, but then found she couldn't pull focus. I know. I do hope Williams, you see, this is what I was saying. I do hope he sees that, because this is one of the best advice. Instead of listening to the idiot, you know, who's saying nonsense to make him feel better. Okay? I do hope Willie sees this. Sometimes you think is with you until you're stuck in a sticky situation. Then you know who's for against you. By then, it's too late. Charles will not be around forever, and his kids are young and may not be interested later. Life too short. That is true. Okay, she's spot on. Half the kingdom might be backing you, but it's not the larger half. It's good advice that a mother could actually give a son in William's position. And if William had someone with guts enough to tell him this, and he enough to listen. I hope William says this, because it is so true. Yeah, I agree with that too. Alright, this is the last one and then move on. This may be satire, but she is entirely on point. Yep, I think so too. Next tweet. Okay, I need to get back to my editing. I have 4 more, and one is very long. Okay, next tweet. Love Duchess Meghan. Okay, Canada love Duchess Meghan. Meghan was everywhere during on-off her suit filming. Meghan interviewed chefs, talks about food. Canada sees her on TV commercials wearing Canadian fashion wears. She appears on Canadian shows many times and showed her feminist charms. She made millions of friends there. Be warned. Okay, so there's this here. Photographers targeting Meghan and Harry attacked by vigilante locals in Canada. Okay, photographers seeking to picture Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in Canada have been attacked and physically threatened by angry locals, according to an incidentary report. When Harry and Meghan first sheltered in Canada, their neighbors create a private Facebook page to update Paps location so Harry and Meghan could avoid them. Stores refused to serve or speak to Paps. The local newspapers knew they were there, but sat on the story for weeks until the Paps broke it. There's that here. There's the thumbs up. There's this. And what was it? Even when they were in that particular island that they were, people who have yacht or whatever, they didn't want to take them. Alright, next tweet. Now this is a thread about Diana. Let me see here. And when I was looking at it, there were some, come on, pause. There were some that has different things. It's pretty long. Okay. Alright, so some of them are very short. Let's see, because I tend to talk a lot. Alright, so let's see. Princess Diana hugging a young fan in Birmingham, 1995. 28 seconds. There's no sound. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. Oh my lord. Oh my, he could hardly stand. Look at Princess Diana. Look. Ha! I love the little smirk she did at the end. Alright, let's pause. 51 seconds. Interview with Princess Diana in 1995 about how she will never be queen. She saw, I'm telling you, there was something special about her.
Be queen. Do you think you will ever be queen?
No, I don't. No.
Why do you think that?
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I don't see myself being queen of this country. I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into. Because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
Why do you think they've decided that?
Because I do things differently. Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
Do you think
There's a thing here,
you will
to
ever be
show
queen?
it. To show it. You don't just open your mouth and say nonsense and then break it. Okay, how playful and full of life Princess Diana was. Alright, 13 seconds. Wow. She was about to say, look at her, she's laughing. Alright, it's playing over. Look at her. Oh, she saw how slippery it was. Luckily she looked, otherwise she would have been on the floor. Look at her jumping. Wow. Very playful. Okay. Happy day. In 1991, Princess Diana broke royal protocol by participating in a Mother's Day race at Prince Harry's school. 8 seconds. She was trying. She was trying. Alright, so there's that here. Princess Diana hit Prince Charles over the head with a pop bottle while on a press tour at Pinewood Studio. 8 seconds. Okay, so there's this here. Princess Diana and Mortimer Market Centre, London, 1994. 20 seconds.
With a tie and a shirt that doesn't match, I can understand that.
Oh, I thought it did, Terry. No, I thought it did. You haven't seen the socks yet. No, they certainly don't go.
It's tinted.
Yes, yes.
It is
It is, yes.
This is actually one of our longest.
Wow.
With a tie and a shirt.
Okay, so there's that here. Princess Diana worked with her voice coach in the early 90s. 1 minute and 21 seconds.
So,
If you come in here, you sit down and be quiet.
you'll be very quiet.
Very quiet. Don't touch it, William, because it's all focused on me.
Okay, let's pretend, right? Okay, so Your Royal Highness, you're currently concentrating very much on your charity work. Would you like to tell us why you feel it's so important?
I've got nothing else to do. sorry.
Go back to the top now. That's what we're doing.
She has been abandoned by her family, having become a huge embarrassment and disgrace. Each person is born with individual qualities and potential.
Slightly faster now. Let's move on, yes. Only slightly. Get a little angry now with that.
I can't be angry and speak like
Yes,
that.
you can.
I can't get my words out. I'm so tired.
When am I going to see you when you're not tired?
Always. Ladies and gentlemen.
More energy. Not bad, eh? Not bad.
Yep. She saw she had a problem. She went and get help for it. Public speaking. It's not easy. Princess Diana was a lovely woman. 28 seconds.
What's so interesting, so when I came here last time, we did a group session, and you asked all the ladies to name something positive they'd done in the week.
Yes.
It was quite a stumbling block for some of us.
Yes.
Because people had to really think. You asked them what the negative aspects of the week had been, you would have been flooded. But because it was positive, we all had to really think hard. Do you remember? No.
The skills which Diana brings to encounters like these impress charity professionals and clients.
What's so interesting?
I have that video of her when she's going to different charities and sometimes some homes, private homes, to talk to people and all that. I think it used to be a way for her to get the kind of help without saying I need help, you know, with her marriage and all of that. So having those conversations with these women and, you know, have a little bit input and all of that, you know, it helps her in a way. Because she was going through some stuff at home with Charles. Alright, so there's this one here. Princess Diana tell Prince Charles to look at the ceiling. 9 seconds. She paid attention to everything. I think I muted. The little things, the details. Yeah, make things... This is what is it when the other one, William and the wife are together? They're like freaking robots. They don't even want to talk to each other. Okay, Princess Diana meets Rowan Atkinson. 7 seconds. There's some music. I'm just gonna mute it. Very playful, very playful. Okay, a teenage boy giving flowers to Princess Diana with the help of his friends. 1989. Oh my lord. It's probably what, and here's what now, 50, 60 probably. That's nice. Okay, let's okay, I was seeing all of these before. Brothers first met. I don't want to go through that. There's this, and the bit of Birmingham. In 1995, a young girl named Emma anxiously awaited the arrival of Princess Diana. Clutching a bouquet of flowers and a doll in her best dress, Emma's eyes sparkled with excitement. As the royal entourage approaches, Emma nervous gave... Okay. Oh my god, that was long. Sparkle eye statement. As the royal entourage approached, Emma nervously gave way to a awe as Princess Diana noticed her in the crowd. With a warm smile, Diana broke away from the formalities and gracefully walked toward Emma. The crowd hushed, and all eyes were on the unfolding moment that will be etched in Emma's memory forever. Princess Diana bent down and embraced her in a tender hug. The world seemed to pause as the princess whispered word of kindness. Emma made Emma feel like the most special person in the world. In the moment, capturing that embrace became iconic, symbolizing not just the meeting of royalty and young friend, but the genuine warmth and compassion that Princess Diana exuded. It was a testament to her ability to connect with people on a deeply human level, transcending the formalities of her royal status. Years later, Emma will recall that hug as a source of inspiration, a moment when a princess made her feel seen and valued. Princess Diana's legacy and compassion and empathy endure forever, imprinted in the heart of those who were fortunate enough to experience her kindness, friendship firsthand. I was a little boy. Why did I... Emma. Is that what they said? Young girl named Emma. Do they get the same... Oh, that... okay. Emma. Okay, there's this. There's a heart. Okay, so I went over all of it. Let's go to the next tweet. I have 2 more after that. The last one is a prayer from one of the squad. Okay, let's pause. Again, Harry and Meghan chose to put their mental health first, so shut the hell up and stop whining about they said they wanted privacy. Damn lies. Okay, 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Family is... There was no option to leave. Eventually, when I made that decision for my family, I was still told, you can't do this. I was like, well, how bad does it have to get until I am allowed to do this? But she was going to end her life. it shouldn't have to get to that. Do I have any regrets? Yeah, my biggest regret is not making more of a stance earlier on in my relationship with my wife and calling out the racism when I did. History was repeating itself. My mother was chased to her death while she was in a relationship with someone that wasn't white. And now look what's happened. You want to talk about history repeating itself? They're not going to stop until she dies. It's incredibly triggering to potentially lose another woman in my life. Like, the list is growing. And it all comes back to the same people, the same business model, the same industry. My father used to say to me when I was younger, he used to say to both William and I, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you. That doesn't make sense. Just because you suffered, it doesn't mean that your kids have to suffer. In fact, quite the opposite. If you suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever experiences negative experiences that you had, you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do.
Alright, so I don't have anything to say because I've talked about this so many times. Oh, there's no comment. Alright, now this is my last tweet. It has to do with a prayer. Oh, I'm gonna cough. Okay, this is my last tweet and is a prayer. Most Holy Spirit, source of wisdom, discernment, and goodness, be the strength, the courage, the light of Harry and Meghan, communication and production team that may prosper and succeed in all they do for the truth, justice, and service to others. Amen. Okay, so that. Alright, there's a lot of amen. I'm gonna stop recording because now I'm starting to cough. Okay, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.